Welcome to my collective healing. This is going to be a class about yoga and meditation. I am so lucky to have my friend, Ms. Shauna, to guide us through the process. And this will be something that'll be posted on Wednesday nights at 7 Central, as well as Saturday at 7 a.m. So find your spot, get your mat, and let's get ready.
Hi, my name is Shauna. I will be your yoga instructor for today. Today we're going to be focusing on twists for our class. So if you would come to your mat and sit down and close down your eyes, we're going to become more aware of our breath. You inhale all the way down into your lower lung. On your next inhale, fill up your lungs from the lower part of your lungs all the way up to the chest and up to the collarbone. When you exhale, follow that same pattern, exhaling from the collarbone, the chest, and the lower lungs. Continue to breathe, focusing on your breath at your own pace. Dropping into our bodies as we continue to breathe, letting go of whatever else you had going on before or whatever you have to do later. See if you can put all of your focus on just focusing, all your focus on your breath. If your mind strays to something else, we treat our mind like a child that we're asking just to sit still. Runs away, you just gently guide it back. You'll do it over and over again. See if you can maintain that ability just to calmly draw the mind back, let it sit there, return to your breath. Let's let our intention for today's practice to be one where we return to this stillness in our mind, or we're focusing on our breath and we can be still in whatever position we're in. Next inhale, lift your arms up above your head, turn to your right, expand your arms out through the fingertips. Place your right hand behind your lower back, press into the floor, straightening your spine. Take your right hand, place it on your left hand, place it on your right knee, and take a nice inhale in. And on your exhale, begin to twist, allowing your eyes to twist as far back as possible, to look as far back as possible. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Inhale your arms up above your head. Exhale, place your left hand behind your tailbone, pressing into the floor, straightening your spine. Bring the right hand over to the left knee. Grab the left knee. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, twist. Continuing to find that edge as you breathe. Feel that edge in your twist, feeling that point where you can't go any further. Three more breaths. Bring in that awareness in each breath. Really see whatever you're looking at. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Straight spine. Exhale into a twist. Back to the front. Let's move to our hands and knees. We'll get into cat-cow. Going to take a nice inhale in. You're going to press the chest through the arms, which almost rotates the front of this elbow crease forward. So you're moving your chest up, lifting your head up, and looking up, while also lowering your lower back and lifting up your hips. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, roll the spine, lift the chest, and bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, roll back out, pressing your chest through, looking up. Now continue this at your own pace and try to coordinate your exhale with the full movement. So when you reach the end of your exhale, move into your inhale and time that with the movement. Time the breath with the movement. One more. And come to flat spine. You're going to take your right hand, lift it up to the sky, giving your chest a twist, your upper back a twist. Take that right hand, bring it underneath behind the left arm, slide it forward and press your right shoulder into the ground. Now if you'd like a little bit more of a twist, take your left hand, push the ground away, twisting your left shoulder away from the floor. Check in with your breath. See if you're straining it at all. If you are, just back out just a little bit. Find that stillness. If your mind strays, just gently guide it back. Bring your focus back to your breath. Push yourself up with your left hand, coming onto all fours. Give yourself another cat-cow. Take your left hand, you might want to scoot your right hand under you a little bit more. Take your left hand up, lift it to the sky, twist the upper back. Left hand goes behind the right arm, left shoulder to the floor. See if your hips are still over your knees so they're not going over either side, over the left side. Square the hips. Continue to breathe. And find that stillness. Coming up onto all fours. You're going to push yourself back into downward facing dog. Get yourself into downward facing dog, pressing your hands into the floor. Roll a little bit more pressure on your pointer finger and your thumb. Push the floor away with your hands as you let your chest move towards your thighs, lifting your hips up. If you can push your heels into the ground, that's great. If not, that's great too. If you'd like to pedal one heel down at a time to get a little bit of a stretch into those calves. Drop to your knees, sit back on your heels, push your arms forward and bring your head to the floor for Tadasana. Still staying active in this pose, reach through your fingertips, feeling it in the sides of your arms. Bring yourself back up. Push your hips up into the sky and bring your feet towards your hands. Slowly stand up into Tadasana. So I explained Tadasana in our first class. Let's go over it just because this is a place that we've returned to, but we're not just standing. So for Tadasana, what we'll be doing, let's focus on the feet first. I want you to press the ball of your foot on the toe side into the ground. Now also, the same goes for the pinky side. So you're pushing on both points of the feet. The heels, you should feel the outside and inside of the heel pushing onto the ground. This will create kind of a pull on your arches to come up. So that way you're not rolling your feet in, you're not rolling them out, not putting one pressure on one foot or the other, equal distributing. Now let's pull the kneecaps off of the shins by engaging the quads. You take your hands to your thighs and move your thumbs closer together. You're going to do that slight internal rotation with the thighs in that direction. Bring your hands up to your hip bones. This hip bone is going to move closer to the lower ribs, just slightly. So rolled in, hips up, move through the chest, up, shoulders back and down, and your head looking forward. So this is Tadasana. It is a full active posture, and this is where we return to this. So from Tadasana, we're going to lift our arms up. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist, and lift your left arm just a little higher. Push your left hip out to the left side as you reach your left arm over to the right side. Now, if you feel any strain, back off. I should mention that no posture should feel uncomfortable, should be painful. It could be demanding in your focus and your willpower, but if it hurts, you need to back off. But come back to Tadasana. Lift your arms up, grab your right wrist with your left hand, lift up, push your right hip out as you take your right hand over to the left side. Try to remain soft in this posture. Lift your arms up, coming down into Tadasana. Close down the eyes, feel the body for just a moment. Standing at the top of your mat, we're going to lift our arms up above our head, look past your hands to the ceiling, soften your eyes, soften your forehead. Continue that stillness as you move through the postures. Now, looking through your hands, you're going to push your hands out, feeling your fingertips go as far out as possible. Now, as you go down, be sure to see everything on your way down, everything in front of you. Going down, exhale. Inhale, place your hands on the ground, lift your head, trying to create a straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take the right foot back, place the right knee on the ground, lift your body up. Put your hands to frame the left foot, step the left foot back, go down to your knees, your chest, and your chin. Inhale, pull your shoulder blades back, pinching your shoulder blades together, lifting your head up into baby cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Come up to hands and knees, back into downward facing dog. Look between your hands. Take your right foot, step in between your hands, drop the left knee now. Lift your arms up, overhead. Try to continue to have your hips squared. So don't lean forward too much or too much back. Just keep your hips squared in front of you. Lift off the ground. Place your hands on the ground. Take your left foot, meet your right foot. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Tadasana. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, take your right foot back, drop the right knee. Come on up, Kapanjali. Exhale, take your arms, hands down. Step your left foot back, knees, chest, chin. And up, baby cobra. Now push back, downward facing dog. Look between your hands, take it the right foot, in between the hands, drop the left knee, lift yourself up. Exhale. Place your hands on the ground, step the left foot forward, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Tadasana. Close down the eyes, feel the effects of the practice so far. On your next inhale, lift the arms up above your head, softly looking through your hands, seeing everything on the way down as you exhale. Inhale, lift your head, lift your flat back. Exhale, fold. Take the right foot back, step the right knee to the ground. Lift yourself up. You want to go a little further, to a little bit of a back bend. You may. Place your hands on the ground. Step back, knees, chest, chin. Pulling up into a baby cobra. Hold. Press yourself back. Vinyasana. Downward dog. Look between the hands. Step the right foot forward. Drop the left knee. Coming up. Going back bend. Bring your hands down to the ground. Lift the back foot. Step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Tadasana. This time, inhale your hands up. We're going to bend our knees and push our hips back into chair. Try to keep your knees from going over your toes. Lifting up through your armpits, out through your fingertips. Take your hands to your heart center. Take your right elbow, place it on your left knee, and go for a little twist. And still your breath here. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back. Exhale, come on down, knees, chest, chin. On your next inhale, we're going to come up to Bhujangasana, to Cobra. If you need to help with your lower back, you can push your thighs into the ground as you lift up through the rib cage out of your hips. If that's still too much, you can come down to Sphinx, coming down onto your forearms. On your next exhale, tuck the toes under, press yourself back into downward facing dog. Lift between your hands, step forward, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, sit back into chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back into plank. And your next exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come on up to upward facing dog. Exhale, pull your hips up into downward facing dog. Now look between the hands. We're going to take the right foot forward. We're going to spin the left heel down. And you're going to lift yourself up into warrior one. Warrior one, the back foot is at a 45-degree angle. You want the heel to line up with the middle of the arch of the back foot. Your hips are attempting to square forward. Knee is bent, arms lifted up. You should feel this as if you're zippering up through the outside of the back leg, not letting the foot collapse, but feeling it through the side of the left foot. Frame the right foot, bring your hands down, step back into plank, knees, chest, chin. Lift yourself up and press back into downward facing dog. Take your left foot, step between your hands, drop the right heel, coming up into warrior one. Exhale, take your hands to the ground, step the feet back, press back into downward facing dog, and walk the feet towards the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, Tadasana. For this one, we're going to add a posture that is a little difficult. If you have a block, that would be helpful. I should have mentioned that. If you have a block, you can have it nearby. Standing in Tadasana, we're going to lift our arms up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, exhale, fold over. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, step back. And the next, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, press the hips back into downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. And now, if you have a block, you can use your block. Otherwise, just drag the left foot in a little bit. And the other right arm, you're gonna reach out just a little bit. If you have your block, you put it underneath your right hand. Now, really pushing from the right foot up into the hips. We're going to expand out through the top of our head and out through our back foot and try to lift yourself up. Now, if you fall out of it, that's fine. This is fine. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And just slowly try it again. You can go further. You can start opening up your hips. And if you fall out of it, just come back to it. Now drop the back foot to the ground. Place it at that 45-degree angle, coming up into warrior one, rotating the hips back towards the front. Look down at the ground, frame the right foot, step the right foot back to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, press the hips back. Take a couple breaths here. Look between your hands. Step the left foot forward. Now drag that right foot in just a little bit. Reach out with your left hand, or if you want to block, you can use the block here. Press up through the left foot. Pushing out through the top of your head, out through the back foot. And if you want to continue, rotate those hips open and come on down. Place the right foot on the ground, reaching up into warrior one. I know that one's hard, so be easy with yourself. Look down at the ground, frame the foot, step the foot back, press back into downward facing dog. Walk the feet towards the hands. When we get there, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up the chair. Inhale, Tadasana. One more round. Sitting in Tadasana, we're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands on the ground, step back into plank. Knees, chest, chin, or if you know Chaturanga, go ahead and do that. If not, continue with knees, chest, chin, and press up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, press back, downward facing dog. Lift between the hands, step forward, drag that back foot in a little bit, place the right hand on the ground or on the block, lift the hips up from the right leg, pressing out to the top of the head. You can even keep your hand on your left hip as you open your hips. So this is a little bit harder. You can stay here, or you can place your left hand on the ground, twist to the opposite side. Place your hands on the ground, step that left foot back down at 45 degrees, and lift yourself up into warrior one. Look at the ground. Place your hands on the ground, step the right foot back into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog. Tuck the toes under, press the hips back, downward facing dog. Lift between the hands, step the left foot forward, drag the right foot in, reach the left arm out, and come to a stand. Might even find one leg is stronger than the other. You want to go further, take the right hand to the floor and twist to the other side. Place both hands on the ground, step the back foot down, lift yourself up to warrior one. Place your hands on the ground, step back, push back into downward facing dog, walk the feet forward, exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, Tadasana. Close down the eyes, feel your breath. My breath is a little fast. Feel how your body feels now after that routine. Now turn yourself to the long end of your mat. Step your feet out so that your feet are parallel with the outside of the mat, maybe even inward just a little bit. Take your hands on your hips, lift your chest up, and bring your head out as far as you can and down. Take your right hand, place it on the ground. Take your left hand, brush it up across your chest, up to the ceiling. Now, if your arm can't go straight, that's okay. Don't overwork yourself or overstrain yourself. Just find that spot where you're playing the edge and soften your breath. Soften your face. Take your left hand down to the ground. Now take your right arm, bring up your arm across your chest, up to the ceiling. Bring that hand to the ground. Bend your knees. Place your hands on your thighs and come up. But keep your knees bent. We're going to bring our hands closer to your hips. Press into your thighs. Try and pull your shoulders down away from your head. And now come on up. Bring your feet together back into Tadasana. Be aware of how your feet are in Tadasana again. Coming up to your knees, rolling in your thighs just a little bit. Hip bones, the front hip bones closer to your lower ribs. So you lift up your sternum. Find your way to the floor. Come onto your knees and bring your head to the ground with your arms to your sides. Take about 5 breaths here. Raise yourself back up. Come to a seated position. Lower down just a little bit. Let's bring both of our feet in front of us. Take your left foot across the front of you. Take your right foot behind you so it's parallel with the short side of the mat. From here, we're going to lift our right arm up, cross over the body to the left knee. Place this left hand by your hip as you push yourself back up for support. The left hand pushes into the ground to keep you from leaning over. And exhale into a twist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, twist a little more. And with that, bring your legs in front of you. And after that, if you need to, take the left leg in front of you. The right leg in front of you, the left leg to your side. Left hand over, crosses and reaches for the right knee, pressing the left hand into the ground and twisting. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, twist. Slowly release that. Turning around, bringing your legs in front of you. You're going to lift your glutes away from you. Look up. Push your hands into the ground for Tadasana. Focus on the grounding of the sit bones, extending through the legs and through the spine. Releasing that. Take your right foot, bring it underneath your left thigh. Take your left foot, cross it over the right knee. We're going to take our right arm, grab the outside of the left leg, and twist. Again, taking your back arm, your left hand, pressing into the ground for a straight spine. Allow that to come out slowly. And take our left foot under our right leg. Our right leg comes up and over on the other side of the left knee. Left arm up, placing our right hand behind us for a straight spine. Come over, grab the right leg, right knee, and twist. Slowly come out of that. Bring your legs in front of you. We're going to bend our right leg up, just like that, staying on the same side as the right side. We're going to take our left arm, and now we'll twist. I guess that's the same direction here. Let's take that out. Bend your left knee, and we're going to wrap around and come around the other side. Sorry, that wasn't quite right. Take your right hand, wrap around your left knee, and twist behind you. If you want to go any further, you can take your left arm in front of the side of the right arm in front of the side of your left leg. Release. Slowly bending the right knee. Come across, placing the right hand behind you for a straight spine. You might take your left arm on the outside of your right knee. If you can even extend your arm down. And slowly release that, coming back into Tadasana. Let's roll onto our back. Here we're going to lift. We're going to press our feet into the ground, lifting up our hips. Take your arms underneath you, collapsing your hands together, pushing up through the hips. Take 5 deep breaths. And release. slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Take a deep breath in. And on your next exhale, push your hips up. All right. Grab your hands. Take 5 deep breaths in. If you can't come out of it sooner, that's perfectly fine. This is your practice. Meaning you need to listen to your own body. Now slowly come out of that. Relax the knees. You need to let them fall to each side. Bring your feet together. Bring your knees up. Lift up the hips. 5 breaths. And release. Bring your feet up. If you were to take your hands between your legs, you're going to reach between your legs, grab the outside of the feet, and come into happy baby. Like you can rock from one side to the other. Knees are at 90 degrees. You can move up and down, rolling on the spine, or just sit and hold. Drop your feet to the ground. Going to lift up the right knee, bring it to your chest. Now with your left arm, grab across the right knee, pull your knee over to the left side. Your right arm extends out to the side, and you can continue to twist the right knee over to the left side as long as the right shoulder doesn't come off of the ground. Once it starts to come off of the ground, back off just a little bit and hold there. Release. Get that leg to the ground. Take your left knee, bring it up. Take your right arm, cross the left knee. Left arm goes out to the side as you twist your body, bringing your left leg over to the right side. Bring your left leg back, down to the ground. We're going to sit up for one more. We're going to Tadasana. So bring yourself back up, move your glutes off to the side and the extra out to the side. Lift up through the body, through the arms, lift out to the fingertips, and we're going to come over and reach as far as we can. You can only reach to your thighs or your shins, that's fine. Just be where you can be comfortable, where you're feeling the edge, but you're not in pain and you're not straining yourself. So you're lifting up into Tadasana. You can lower your head towards your knees. Find that stillness. And watch your breath. belly coming out, washing the Tadasana. Roll yourself slowly down to the ground, preparing for Shavasana. Laying down in Shavasana, begin to close down your eyes. I'm going to go through each part of the body to help you relax just a little deeper. Shavasana is corpse pose, so we're literally trying to get ourselves as still as a corpse. So beginning to close down the eyes, we're going to soften the tissue around the eyes. Any tension that you're feeling here, allow to fall away. As we go on, this area will become more and more relaxed. Take a nice deep breath. And on your exhale, bring your awareness to the top of your head. Soften any tension or ligament pressures here. As you take a nice deep breath, on your next exhale, relax deeper. Bring your awareness to your cheeks, feeling any heat, vibration. And next exhale, allow your cheeks to relax just a little bit more. Continuing the sensation of relaxation down through your jaw, around your lips. Bring your awareness to your neck, to the outer portion of your neck. Feeling any heat, tingling sensations, ligament pressures. Take a nice deep breath in and relax the neck. Bring your awareness to your inner neck, to your throat. You're feeling any tension or ligament pressures. And allow this portion of your body to relax deeper and deeper. You'll continue to get deeper and more relaxed as we continue. Concentrate your awareness on the top of your shoulders. Feeling any heat, tingling sensations. And allow this portion of your body to relax more and more. Following this sensation of relaxation down the arms, relax the upper arms, the forearms. Feel the wrists as you relax the palm of your hand out towards your fingers. Bring your awareness to your chest. Allow your chest to expand as you breathe, softening the chest. Bringing you to your spine, allowing your spine to rest heavy on the floor. You move down each vertebrae, down into your hips. Bring your awareness into your hips, allowing your hips to relax deeper, softening the joints for your legs, allowing your legs to almost roll out just a little bit from relaxing more. Bring your awareness into your thighs. Soften all the muscles in your thighs. Relaxing your kneecaps. Bringing awareness into your calves. And pressures, the ligament pressures in your calves, letting go. Your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Feel your whole body relax deeper. And remember the intention of being aware of the breath as we allow our mind to be as still as it can. When it goes and strays, we gently just guide the mind back. Not allowing this time to be a time for endless thoughts or preparing for what you're going to do after you're done with this. So really just focusing in on your breath. And slowly come back into the body. Begin to feel your hands, your feet. Don't move too fast. You start to re-engage. When you're ready, roll on over to your right side. From there, press yourself up, coming up into a seated position. Place your hands on your knees, close down the eyes. With your eyes closed, look as if you're looking up towards your eyebrows. We're going to take a minute just to breathe, practicing bringing that child mind, bring it back to stillness. If the mind is wandering, bring it back. The next breath. Continuing to be back with the now, meaning don't focus on how many times you have to bring your mind back. Each time you recognize your mind has strayed, take a deep breath in, come back to looking up at your eyebrows, your eyes closed. And that will do. Thank you all for practicing with me today. Thank you for joining us on Erica's page. I am so grateful. I hope you enjoyed this twisting class, and I will see you next week.
Thank you all for joining us with this first class. Actually, it's our second. The first one didn't make it out, but it's a trial and error process. I'm hoping to post these every Wednesday night at 7 and every Saturday at 7. It will be the same class. And you can also search it under the hashtag yoga with Shauna, and you can pull it up anytime you like. I'll have them posted and numbered under each class, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.